to another episode of Home Sweet Home Cooking. I am your host Rocky. With me in her kitchen is my mother Kathleen. We are doing an alcoholic beverage slush today, and we're getting right to it. She's got 7 cups of water going into a saucepan on the stove, and to that she's going to add
2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of sugar. So that was 6, we're going for number 7. What we're doing is making a simple syrup. Which is just sugar and water. Depending on how sweet the syrup needs to be, you can go a 1-to-1 ratio. This is going to be a slush, so it doesn't need to be that thick.
And you got other things going in like the
there's gonna be plenty. There'll be plenty more going in there, but we're just showing you step 1.
No, I mean that's got sugar in it.
Yeah. But as far as thickness, you don't want it to be 1-to-1 ratio sugar to water. That's too thick of a syrup. So this is basically just making sweet water. So we're just gonna bring this to a boil, and when it's to a boil, it should be all mixed in by that point. Now we're gonna go back over here to the countertop and show you the rest of the ingredients. So the water that we had the simple syrup going on has come down and cooled. We had 2 cups of water that she put in the microwave till it got to a point of being boiling, and she put in 2 tea bags, and we set that aside. It is now cooled, and we took the tea bags out. So it's time to assemble the slush. 12 ounces of frozen lemonade. She got limeade instead. It's going to be delicious, doesn't matter. It's going to give you a little bit citrusy sour bite. 12 ounces of orange juice frozen. These are the concentrates. That's why I can't talk while I'm pouring, because I'm concentrating.
You sure were.
7 cups of water with your 2 cups of sugar made your simple syrup. Go ahead and pour that in.
And boil it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's got to boil for, once you bring it up to a boil, just boil for 5 minutes, and then that'll get your sugar dissolved into the water. And your 2 cups of tea water. The most important ingredient is the last one, which is your alcohol. Any kind you want, any clear probably. I wouldn't put in whiskey to this, but I would say vodka, rum, possibly gin if you like gin that much. We're just going to put in rum. Tequila will probably work too. I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in here to make sure we get the last of the orange concentrate out. Is that one? And the lemonade came out fine. And one more cup. That's it. That is the slush base. Probably don't even really need to stir to mix it, because it's all liquidy. It's going to mix together as you pour it in.
Anyway.
You would? She's going to go ahead and stir it anyway, because she's like that. Now I'm not going to drink it the way it is, but
well, now we freeze it.
Yeah, it's not slush right now. It's just liquid. We're doing this in a 1-gallon ice cream container.
Well, this is a 5-quart pail, but it would fit in a gallon.
This is 1-gallon pail. It's not a 5-quart. So it is just under 1 gallon. And this is not the lid for this.
We'll try another one down on the right.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead, put this in the freezer, and it's going to go, I'll probably say at least overnight. I don't think it'll be ready this evening yet.
It might be. I'll have to try.
She'll try. But we'll give this a try either tomorrow or Thursday when I come back and take my dad to dialysis. We'll give this a shot. But we're going to let it go in the freezer, and it doesn't really come out solid. Frozen.
No, because you can get it out with a spoon.
Yeah, use a spoon or ice cream scoop or something like that. And once it's frozen to that concentrated state, like it'd be like your lemonade or orange juice concentrate, you're going to scoop out what you want in a glass, and you would mix it half and half with...
Well, whatever.
Ish. Well, I mean, this is a ratio.
Yeah.
And you're going to cut it with either 50-50, which is your standard Squirt or sour mix, 7-Up, or ginger ale. And you serve it like that. You don't have to put any ice in because this will be frozen.
And if you want more booze in, you can add more booze.
Yep, you can always add more booze. So we're gonna go ahead and get this in the freezer, and we will cut back to this again once it is frozen. A couple days later, it is frozen, pretty much solid. There's a little bit of liquid left on top. You're gonna need an ice cream scoop or something stiff to get it out.
I thought it was mine.
Who says I'm not making you one?
I don't want one right now.
What is that, 50-50 mix?
That?
Soda to
Lemon
slush?
lime. Oh, whatever you put in.
So half, but I mean,
Right.
just a rough guesstimate to go from, to start from?
Well, you and I could use a spoon.
I get-
But I'd say at least half or better.
Okay, so we'll start with a 50-50 mix. Half slush mix, half soda. And then we know we need to adjust from there, so that's about half a glass. Yeah, it's just straight up.
But then it depends on how much booze you're gonna put in it.
Yeah, but you don't have to put any more booze in it. This
Right.
has booze in it, so like I said, we're just as a starting point. Some are gonna want more, some are gonna want less, but we need to know where to begin. Oh, I need a spoon or a swizzle stick.
Or something. You sure do need something.
Alright, so we're using, this is Diet Twist Up. It's a lemon lime, kind of like a Sprite. They didn't have the sour mix, or she couldn't find the sour mix or the regular Sprite at the store in a 2-liter. So this is what we got. I think ginger ale would be good. That's another one that was listed. And just give it a mix, so it starts to break down a little bit. Well, chunkies. Now this one here, you don't necessarily have to have a blender. There's one big chunk at the bottom that's being stubborn.
It'll melt.
Yeah, it'll melt. You just want to get it so it's mixed through and it's slushy. Otherwise you're going to have liquid and icy chunks. But now it's blended through, so it's pretty much slush top to bottom. It smells citrusy. I can smell the orange, smell the lime. I could use more booze in mine, but...
You want some?
Mm-mm.
But on a hot day, that's really, really good.
It's very refreshing. It's 11:55 on a Thursday morning. Cheers.
Cheers and beers.
It's got orange juice, so this could be a breakfast drink.
There you go.
It's really good. It's like I said, very cold. It pops. It's got the carbonation from the drink. It's got the citrusy, so it's fresh. Yeah, definitely this would go great in a couple hours when it's 90 degrees outside, if it gets that high today. I like that. She thinks that the orange and the limeade didn't mix well.
Yeah, and then I thought the tea was too strong, but see, then I didn't have any of that, and I was just eating it by the spoonful.
Yeah, try that with in the mix. Once you thin it out with the soda, I don't even taste the tea.
I do.
I mean, it's in the background, but it's not like it's you would never say it's tea, but once you know there's tea in there, you can taste it.
You'd say, "What is that?"
Yeah, but it's there at the back end. But definitely the orange and the lime are in the front, so it's a.
Right.
If people don't like citrus, they're not gonna like this. But it's fantastic. It's cool, refreshing, fizzy, slightly fizzy. You can put more booze in it at this point if you want it, for somebody who wants to be a little heavy-handed. But to make for the masses, you serve it like this. Let them choose. No blender required. You just have to keep this in the freezer, or at least in a tub of ice if you want to leave it out, and let people go from there and serve themselves. So another great way to get drunk in the summer.
And it's all prepared ahead of time.
Yeah, you do this the day in advance. You know, do 2 buckets of this, 3 buckets. If you have a stand-up or a chest freezer, have 6, 7, 8 buckets of this just in your freezer, and then you're set to go for the entire summer. That wouldn't really be that hard to do.
I think that the lemonade would have been better than the lime, but I grabbed the wrong thing. But it's still good.
Yeah, think I can taste the difference because we're drinking lemon lime soda anyway.
Right.
I am. But yeah, try this. I don't think you'll be disappointed. This is like only if you want to put a punch at some party, this would be a good punch. Too. Just get yourself a big punch bowl. I'd say probably something that's gonna hold 3 gallons. Just drop this in the center of the punch bowl and then pour a couple of these around the outside and let it come on its own, and that way great punches lay a lot out by yourself. So there you go. Give this a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. If you want to get notifications when we drop a new video, hit the little bell icon at the bottom. We will try. I've got YouTube automatically set up to drop 1 video every Monday at about noon Central Time, and we'll drop extra videos throughout the week. But if you want to look for, know that we're going to have a new video, I'll always check on a Monday. So other than that, I hope you all have a great day and drink in moderation.